Hello everybody and welcome to a very cold and rainy and windy day, but when you know the weather's bad, you know it's opening day. We are here at Cedar Point, as always, opening day 2025. Once the weather clears up, we're gonna walk around the park, we're gonna show you what's new, and we're gonna get back on Top Field too. She's back, baby. Right now I'm kind of fighting for my life. It's about 43 degrees, no, about 48 degrees Fahrenheit. 15-mile-an-hour winds and just pissing rain. So I'm going to the pavilion. I'm going to take a nice seat, one of those couches, and then once this kind of weather clears up, we're gonna try to get on Top Thrill, and I want to look at sirens. So that's the plan today. If I don't ride anything, that's okay. I'm just here for Cedar Point. I mean, it's opening day. You got to go to opening day. It's a rite of passage. So yeah, my 6th opening day. Let's do this. Raptor is already out the gate, running test cycles right now. Dummy's still in the vehicle. Don't wait in line for things that aren't running. That's my rule. You can see Siren's Curse though. Oh, I'm so excited to take a look at that. That doesn't open until late or early summer. I'm predicting probably around Memorial Day, I guess. So yeah, it was great to be back though. All right, it's been about an hour or two since I last updated you guys. I was sitting in the pavilion. I had a nice seat. It got so packed in there though. I went to go get some food. I had the honey roasted chicken drumsticks. It's pretty good, same as last year. But it got so packed in there, it was like shoulder to shoulder because everybody in this park is in the pavilion because it is so freezing out. So yeah, nothing's open yet. I think Iron Dragon might be. We might go try to hit that on our way towards Siren's Curse. I want to look at sirens and I really want to sit in the Red Garter. I'm thinking the Red Garter might be less busy than the pavilion currently. So that's the current plan. I mean, Gatekeeper over there is testing. A couple of rides have tested, but I don't think anything's open. I did see people on Blue Streak though, but with how cold it is, I don't know if I want to stand in line for that. So we're just playing it by ear. Hopefully it gets better. Stand under the canopy of the Dodgems, which are also currently not open. So yeah, it's a disaster like it is every year here at Cedar Point opening day. That's why I love it though. It's an adventure. It's an adventure every year. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. All right, and here is my first look at Siren's Curse. Wow, that thing is compact. Our new Vekoma tilt coaster here at Cedar Point. Again, I predict it's gonna open by Memorial Day. Hopefully I don't bite my tongue on that. But yeah, she's a beaut. Let's get underneath and get some closer shots. There goes Valraven. The now obsolete B&M dive coaster. And there's Top Thrill 2. Hopefully with the rain, once the rain clears up, she should be operational. She is ready for 2025. They've teased it a bunch. It got certified by the state. So yeah, very exciting. So gonna be a good season here at Cedar Point. Just a rough opening day. Temptation tilts into terror. Look at that. That is stunning. You can actually kind of see the construction on the station that they're doing back there. Siren's Curse. Yeah, that drop is incredible. I cannot wait to see this thing tilting over the midway just in a few weeks. And here's the new queue line for Iron Dragon. It got an extension. It feels weird not to see Celebration Stage here anymore, but Celebration Stage is no more. And yeah, there's the new queue line for Iron Dragon right here next to Rougarou and the Lake Erie Railroad Station. Awesome. Here's a new unannounced change for the 2025 season. Looks like the ladder climb minigame got a new canopy over here across from Millennium Force. And conveniently in the same shot, here's Millennium Force. It's fresh repaint, celebrating 25 years of the world's first Giga Coaster this year. And man, is she still imposing. I love this ride. Currently closed due to weather. Hoping not a mechanical issue that we can be riding very shortly, because I have been watching the webcams and they've been shooting trains on this thing since like April, so should be good. It's been running pretty reliably, so hopefully once the weather clears, can go up that lift hill again. Man, that new colors are great. Oh, same colors, but just refresh. Looks really fresh for its 25th anniversary. Now, I did mention this in my winter chill out video, but if you did not see that, Professor Delbert's Frontier Fling is no more. Got ripped out without an announcement over the 2024 off season. Same with Snake River Falls. Let's get a closer look at that. That is something else not seeing that terrace structure anymore. Yeah, no more Professor Delbert's though. Not a big loss. I'm excited to see what they plan on doing over here in the future. Hoping for that mock extreme spinner, because just on the other side of Professor Delbert's is Forbidden Frontier, which has been closed since what, 2023? So yeah, excited to see what they do over here. Professor Delbert is still standing strong here in Frontier Town though. And somewhat undocumented last year in the Cedar Point community, the Frontier Town sign was removed, but it is back. It looks like they have replaced it with a new sign and it looks very nice, very fresh. It's good to see. It looked weird over here without the sign, so I'm glad that we have that nice frame again. Lovely. And I do not have to state the obvious, no more Snake River Falls. It's since been removed, and it looks like they have dyed the water pretty intense shade of blue here, and they have installed a new fountain. The station still remains though, and this landscaping does look temporary, so again, I'm very excited to see what they plan on doing here in the future. Maverick is open though, that's good. Cool. And here's my first look at the new Happy Friar building. That looks really nice. I'm pretty happy about that. Once my dining pass is able to be reactivated, let's go and get some fries here at the Happy Friar. Yeah, I really like this new building though. It looks way better than the original. I'm glad they kept the trees around it. Hoping they do a bit more planting through here. It does look pretty more open, a bit more concrete-esque than it did last year. It looks like they removed some trees over here. But overall, I'm really happy with this new building. This looks way better than the original and is hopefully going to be way more efficient, better capacity. Awesome. There's Top Thrill 2. Here's another change to the 2025 season. The concrete is now black. It was gray last year and now it has been changed to just blacktop. Don't know how I feel about this. I feel like on those hot summer days, it's just gonna radiate heat. But there's a spike and there's a train in the station for Top Thrill 2, blue train. Fingers crossed the weather gets better and that this thing can start cycling, because oh man, do I want to get in line for this thing. Hopefully I wait less than 2 hours. There's Power Tower, also still closed. So yeah, that's the loop of the park. You can see a good view of Siren's Curse from here. Cool. Say goodbye to Chickies and Pete's. It's last season, 2024. Sad to see. Interested to see if we will see a makeover of this area here in the future. Alright, now taking pretty much an entire spin around the park. Most stuff that I would want to ride is currently closed, and stuff I don't has absurdly long lines. And so I'm looking at the forecast right now. A little bit of an update on the weather. It is currently about 48 still and is still raining. Barely sprinkling. I mean, it's barely raining, but just enough to be annoying. And about 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk towards Hotel Breakers. I'm gonna take a seat in the hotel because the rain says that it's gonna stop around 1:45. And so I'm thinking rides are gonna open up probably around then. No shows right now as well, due to it being opening day, and shows don't start until I think the 24th, if I'm right. So no shows either. Red Garter was shut, that's why I didn't go in there. I forgot to update the vlog about that. But yeah, we're gonna loop over into the hotel and then Probably get back in the park around 1 o'clock, see what's up. So yeah, that's the current plan. All right, some stuff is open, some stuff's still closed. Pretty much the exact same as last time I updated you guys, but I'm feeling adventurous. I'm gonna take a spin on Magnum. Again, 48 degrees, pissing rain, but she's open and I'm feeling some ejector air time, so let's do it. New signs in the Steel Vengeance Kilo. We are getting a dispatch. We are getting a dispatch, guys. I'm sorry, I'm really excited. I've been waiting for a very long time for this. There it goes. Woo! It is running cold today though, guys. Roll back. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I almost filmed a rollback on top fuel too. So there we go, that's our first cycle. All right, Black Train is now crawling out of the station, so we'll see what happens here. God, that train is stunning. It is crawling. Get another roll back. There we go. Very slow run over the top hat though. Top Thrill 2 has been testing. Currently in line. Hoping it will open up within the next 20 minutes or so. No clue how long this line is going to be. I don't care anymore at this point. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to get on this thing, get my second ride. I'm really excited for this. I've been waiting over a year for this now, so yeah, exciting. Okay, so it is now the next day. You know how I am with filming at Cedar Point. Apparently every time I film a vlog at Cedar Point, I forget to film an outro. It's almost like a running joke now. But so yeah, what happened? So to kind of fill you guys in, Top Thrill 2 did open. I got one ride on it. It was mass chaos. Like the second that ride opened, it was like the entire park was in that one midway. So it was testing pretty consistently. Trains consistently going over the top hat. It cycled about 6 times until they made the announcement that it was open. We all got instantly funneled into the extended queue because I needed to rent a locker. So I got funneled in the extended queue. First public train dispatched, rollback. First public train of 2025 got a rollback. I got it on video, so here's the clip. It's on my Instagram. Oh! Whoa! Okay, so after that we have to sit through more testing. 6 more cycles. After that, ride had to reset. Ride opens. We get in line. Get through the metal detectors, and it breaks down again. This thing is so temperamental. But luckily, these resets and these breakdowns are pretty quick. So we only have to wait about 20 minutes in between breakdown and operation. So people get evac'd off Black Train. Black Train was the one that was having the problem. Cycles, people get back on. Running. I got row 3. Row 3, right-hand side. So what do I think? I mean, I already have my Top Thrill 2 review from last year that is probably pretty still valid. What they did change for the modifications, the seats do sit lower now. So your feet touch the floor at all times compared to last year where it was so high up that your feet really didn't touch the floor. So I was worried when I sat down, I realized that the heart lining wasn't going to be as terrible as it was last year. Like, let's be real. The heart lining was so bad, and that's what made the ride so good. The heart lining, thankfully, is still awful. I got flung. The laterals going up that tower are just as insane. Airtime is not as prevalent on the top hat. However, it was 40 degrees and raining and very windy, so I'm not going to make full judgment until I can get a summertime ride when it's nice and warm and it's been running reliably. I'm going to wait to hold out judgment for that. So revert back to my original review for my opinions on Top Thrill 2, because I think that it's still pretty valid. I still think the same way about it. It hasn't changed that much. It's still rattly. I know that a lot of people have been complaining about the rattle on that ride. I've never really bothered with the rattle. I've ridden Black Train both times, and what I've heard is Black Train is the smoothest, but I haven't had an issue with it. So it's just kind of up to the person. I know the person who I rode with doesn't have an issue. I don't have an issue. Person behind me had to get Dramamine because the rattling was an issue. So it is by person. After that, I got food at the pavilion. I got the same thing I got for lunch or for breakfast, which was the honey roasted glazed chicken. Pretty good. I really enjoyed that. That's my favorite food item at the pavilion. I didn't want to eat it anywhere else because I'm going to be honest, it was so cold, I just kind of wanted to sit inside. So I sat in the bar and ate my food. And then I got one ride on Gatekeeper on the way out because by the time I got off of Top Thrill 2, I waited about 3 hours after my last clip until I got off the ride. It was about a 3-hour wait. But that includes break time and getting a locker and everything. So honestly, not terrible for an opening day. Got Gatekeeper running pretty good, running pretty fast for the weather conditions. I really didn't notice that much crawling. Noticed it towards the end, like the final helix was pretty slow, but through the rest of the ride, I didn't notice. Still got airtime on the Camelback. So yeah, and then I drove home. So overall, pretty sucky day. But the final few hours that I didn't film were great. So, take what you need from that. I'm really excited for this season. I think there's some great potential. I am worried about staffing this year, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what pans out. Siren's Curse looks great. Can't wait to get on that. I'm still thinking Memorial Day. I guess we'll see. I think this week is going to be the big teller how much work they get done this week because they're closed Tuesday, Wednesday. So I guess we'll see how much work they get done and see if they start testing. And if they start testing, I would say Memorial Day is a very, very good time frame for that ride. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's what happened. Again, I'm sorry I forgot to film. It was just so chaotic. The second Top Thrill opened, it was just boom, 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 that I really didn't have time to film. I had to throw my stuff in a locker and get on in. And I was hanging out with a friend. I didn't want to, shove a camera in their face. So yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.